Hello everyone, my name is Michaela, and today I will inform you guys about how education can help inmates inside of jail and also outside of jail. So to start off, according to the U.S. Sentencing Commission, inmates having an educational background are less likely to be rearrested, as in either a GED, some college, or just a diploma from high school. And I have this graph here where it points out that 60% of those without an educational background or a diploma are the ones that are being rearrested. We have 19% here of people with diplomas, and those people are less likely to be rearrested because they have the educational background. Because with the life outside of prison, most jobs do require GED or diplomas, and so most of those inmates who do not have an educational background or the financial resources, to get a job, they are less likely to do street things and commit crimes. And I have this article here that is titled Education Opportunities in Prison Are Less Likely to Reducing Crimes by Kathleen Bender. And she states that individuals who participate in educational background while in prison are 40 less likely to return. And in these prisons, they have programs where you can get a diploma, you can, get a GED, associate degrees. Even I know inmates who have the long time in prison. They even had a bachelor's degree. They have this time where most people just get a GED. They can work at McDonald's or a gas station. But people who want to go into a career, as in construction or engineering, they provide these programs for these inmates, so they can get outside of prison and do something with their life. And also, Bender also said that those in prison or have that college programs, they have less violence, inside the jail, because these inmates are, they're being productive, they're going to school, it's less violence, it's less attention on doing bad things when they have these programs where they can learn. And those inmates are some in there that want to better their life. They wake up, it's school, it's lunch, it's back to school. They have a little bit of time outside, but they're so productive into getting their life together so they can be better outside that the violence inside the jails. This educational program makes the violence inside of jails go down. And I also have an article that is entitled Prison Education by TBS Staff, and it states that lower levels of recidivism leads to safer neighborhoods. So when we have these inmates in there, they come back into the neighborhood or to the community, they do good things with themselves, they have a job, they have something to look forward to. And I also have a former inmate by the name of Greg S. He was a former inmate. He stated that having those educational opportunities, that experiences in prison, helped him to start and to pursue his goals and have a feeling of self-worth. Most people who go to jail, they just look to just live their life there. With these educational programs implanted in jail, they can look forward to, having a job. They don't have to go back into the community and do that crime again, or they have to do this for fast money and do this when they actually can have a stable, financial resource, stable educational resource. And that makes them feel good, but that also is better for us also in the community. Knowing that these inmates are coming back into the community, they're not going to be doing more crimes. They're going to be actually going to school, going to college, or, getting a job. And I also have an article, a video from TED Talk by Fazette. It was in 2018, and he stated that education in prison, and that doing that, many of the inmates are looked at as being dehumanizing when they are put in prison, and they are looked at as less human. And most people don't want to help because they look at them as less than. But if with these programs, it made everybody come together. They have teachers coming there to help them. We're not looking down at them. We're not, we're helping them to be better outside of prison. So to end with with the educational in prison, it helps these people, look forward to something outside of jail, having a job. And then even inside of jail, it helps crimes inside of jail with staff and inmates, or inmates and inmates, because they are more focused on their future instead of just going to jail and living their life out, knowing there's an end or there's no coming out. That's something to look forward to. So they're busy. Most people have families outside. So these educational programs help these people, have a better life inside of prison, but also a greater, more life to look forward to outside of prison. And so, again, with these educational programs being implemented, it helps everyone, even the community. So when they do come back out, there won't be like more crimes. They'll be back, working. They'll be back exactly working or in school. So with these, to end it all, educational programs was a positive impact on these jails because it helps the inmates have a better life. It helped them to start a life outside of school. And most of these people who are in jail did not come from nothing. So with the states providing this, it helps all of us, but also especially the inmates who are in jail, so they can look forward to something and actually start a better life instead of the bad things they did before.